How was the interview experience? क्या अच्छा क्या बुरा?
Interview was quiet, but what I realized was अगर आपके basic strong होंगे, so you would be able to.
AI take over jobs and you
Will AI take over
jobs?
I
and
asked
we
this
will-
question to one of the professors at Nirma today itself.
What is common in all of you?
मेरे साथ भी ऐसे ही हुआ था. Like usually when you prepare for finance interviews, you think about many tough questions and all that.
Yeah.
I prepared all of that. An interview first question he asks is what is finance?
Oh.
Like, मुझे आता होगा what is finance, but
Yeah.
मैं expect नहीं कर रहा था.
Right.
तो कुछ seconds के लिए मेरा दिमाग एकदम blank हो गया.
All right, hi everyone, welcome on board. बहुत से लोग मुझे क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हैं प्लेसमेंट का क्या हाल है, टियर 1 बिजनेस स्कूल के अंदर क्या हाल है, टियर 2 बिजनेस स्कूल के अंदर क्या हाल है भाई. लास्ट टाइम पोस्ट कोविड देयर वाज अ डाउन टर्न इन ऑल द बिजनेस स्कूल्स. टुडे आई हैव कॉट होल्ड दिस गाइज and they were part of the Cat King family as well. इनमें 3 लोग. You were a follower with me, right? Yes. You've seen the videos? Okay, great. और ये दोनों नहीं थे, ये दोनों एक और IPM वाले हैं. तो IPM एक अलग से कोर्स है जो कि निर्मा का कोर्स है. 12वीं के बाद ही इनको मॉम डैड बोलते हैं जाओ बेटा 5 साल लिव देयर, एंड इनकी नौकरी लग चुकी है. इन दोनों ने PPO भी निकाला है. PPO क्या होता है? प्री प्लेसमेंट ऑफर. Once you guys do a good internship, company loves you and give a PPO. I got a PPO as well in GE Longback. We'll talk about PPO as well. But welcome guys, welcome on board. How's life? All good?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, मजा आ रहा है भाई? All good? बहुत ही बढ़िया, ग्रेट. आज हम इनसे बात करेंगे. हमारे लेफ्ट साइड में, मेरे लेफ्ट में हर्ष. स्मॉल इंट्रोडक्शन. हाउ मच वर यू फ्रेशर?
Yes,
Yeah.
I am a fresher as you told already.
हाँ.
मैं IPM से आया हूँ तो आफ्टर 12th में सीधा आया निर्मा.
या
निर्मा में BBA खत्म किया, फिर MBA फर्स्ट ईयर.
Great.
तो इंटीग्रेटेड बैच में कैसा होता है यहाँ पे कि आप फर्स्ट ईयर से ही स्पेशलाइजेशन ऑप्ट कर लेते हो.
अच्छा.
तो फर्स्ट ईयर में ही स्पेशलाइजेशन ऑप्ट किया और 5 महीने की इंटर्नशिप होती है
ओ फर्स्ट ईयर में?
फर्स्ट ईयर में.
12th के बाद तुम आए और इंटर्नशिप कर
नहीं
रहे हो?
नहीं नहीं, उसके बाद तो आए तो फिर BBA.
अच्छा, BBA के बाद MBA में आते फर्स्ट ईयर में. ओह
MBA के
लवली.
फर्स्ट ईयर में 5 महीने की इंटर्नशिप.
हाँ.
उसमें बहुत अच्छा एक्सपोजर मिल जाता है.
लवली.
तब आपको पता चल जाता है आपको इस फील्ड में काम करना है नहीं करना है, इस पोजीशन पे काम करना है.
5 months is a good time
It
to
is a
decide.
very good
Where did you do your internship?
Health Arc Insights.
Health Are Insights. Great यार. And what's the job role like?
Consultant.
Consultant.
Financial
Excellent.
forecast and everything related.
बहुत ही बढ़िया. ये भी एक बड़ा आदमी बैठा है यहाँ पे. हाँ भाई चलिए मानवी जी. मानवी is placed with Morgan Stanley by the way. Morgan Stanley, Wipro. Is it a startup, Harsh?
Yeah, it's I guess 10 years old.
It's a startup and this guy is in Adani and you are in
Arcesium.
Arcesium. This is the parent company for
No, it is
sister
backed by
concern.
DE Shaw.
D Shaw. D Shaw and Blackstone. ये बहुत बड़े बड़े नाम है. What are the highest placements are given by D Shaw? तेरे पैकेज अच्छा तो होगा?
हाँ सर, अच्छा है.
अच्छा है, वो बताना अलाउड नहीं है. हाँ वो बताना. Great. Yes, Morgan Stanley. Go ahead, Manvi.
So I also joined Nirma after my 12th only,
Yeah.
and the 3 years of BBA were fantastic because a lot of exposure you get in terms of internships. You have internships.
ये
every
कैमरे के वाले
year.
कुछ और ऑन होने के वाले कुछ और बोल रही थी ना? हाँ, okay,
But
I'm just kidding.
the star thing for me in Nirma was my MBA in HR. So
Okay.
we have field works and we have an internship also.
That's great.
So I got the opportunity to work with Morgan Stanley, with Adani as well.
Okay.
So yeah, then I got the PPO, one of the best moments for me.
Wow.
And all thanks to Nirma. I think that was a good exposure.
वो आज तो बताएगी कि what worked for you and how you get the PPO as well. We'll speak about that. हाँ जी. What about you?
So, sir,
नैना जी. Yeah.
my name is Naina and I have done my BCA from Vadodara and then I have 3.5 years of work experience as well in IT recruitment. उसके बाद I gave CAT and decided to come to Nirma.
Okay.
So I am a part of finance major. So and yes, I am also placed at Wipro.
3.5 years के बाद तो विप्रो में जा रही है. Is it like why do you first of all take this decision? और इंटरव्यू में ग्रिल नहीं किया कि क्यों MBA ये
हर
सब?
इंटरव्यू में ग्रिल करते थे. हर इंटरव्यू में ग्रिल करते थे.
कि इतने उम्र के बाद तुम क्यों MBA कर रहे हो और MBA करने के बाद नौकरी मिल रही तब भी पूछ रहे हैं ना?
Yes, sir.
अब नहीं पूछेंगे बस. Once you guys get a job, then your profile is sorted. Super. We'll come to your experience. Yes.
So I'm Prakhar and I'm doing MBA in Operations and Analytics. I decided after my bachelor's in BTech in computer science that I will be pursuing an MBA and that's why I joined Nirma.
Okay. And where are you placed?
I'm placed at Adani Wilmar.
Adani Wilmar. Excellent. Great. Yes.
I'm Ayush Jain and I am a BCom graduate. Before that, I'm from Hyderabad और मैंने यहाँ पे MBA in Finance and Operations किया है. मेरा समर इंटर्नशिप ICICI सिक्योरिटीज़ में था. वहाँ पे मुझे इक्विटी डेरिवेटिव्स डिपार्टमेंट में रखा गया.
Oh,
2
lovely.
महीने में मुझे बहुत अच्छा एक्सपोजर.
PPO क्यों नहीं दिया तुझे पहले वो बता. इनसे हम जानेंगे PPO कैसे लेना है और इसे PPO क्यों नहीं मिला भाई. देखो
इसका तो मुझे नहीं पता.
एक्सपोजर तो इतनी बड़ी बड़ी बातें करता है भाई. PPO बहुत खरीदी चीज होती है. तुमने कहाँ कर दी
So
इंटर्नशिप?
I did it in Voltas
ओके.
and but I
PPO चाहिए नहीं था. ये भी रीजन होता है कभी कभी चाहिए नहीं होता कि लोगों को PPO.
no it was actually even my internship was extended there.
अच्छा.
So I was still working, like it was 2-month internship, then it got extended for another 3 months.
Can you do that?
Yeah, it means I had to, they have their plant in Sanand. I did my internship in Mumbai, but they also have a plant in Sanand, so I had to regularly visit on Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay, got it. What about your internship?
Borosil Limited.
Okay, Borosil, one of the largest glass manufacturers. I'm an investor in Borosil. It's a good stock. All right, great. Thank you so much for the introduction. It's lovely meeting you guys. Some people have got work experience. You were a fresher?
Yes, sir.
You were a fresher. 12th के बाद. तो क्या reasons थे you were able to place in this tough time as well? Because placements ऊपर नीचे तो हो रही हैं for sure, right? Let's go with you. How was your interview experience? क्या अच्छा क्या बुरा?
Interview was quite grilling. RCCM का interview usually बहुत लंबा चलता है. There were 3 rounds. बहुत ज़्यादा technical हो जाता है. But what I realized was अगर आपके basic strong होंगे, so you would be able to.
Basics as in क्या?
Basics as in जो मैंने पढ़ा है मेरे 11th-12th में, start from there. उसके बाद
अच्छा.
BCom.
Okay.
Even if I didn't know the answers, but अगर मैं कुछ logical explanation दे पा रहा हूँ, then they were taking that. They were considering that. So I think मेरे basics ने काफ़ी help किया मुझे ये interview crack करने में.
Even 11th, 12th or BCom वाले basics. Oh,
They went
lovely.
up to that level as well.
Okay, great. And how was the overall theme like? As you said, it's grilling. Where were they grilling exactly?
Grilling as in core finance. As in, they went into options, they went into derivatives. फिर economics में चले गए. They were asking about inflation, interest rates.
Oh, great.
The relationship between US and Indian currency. तो वो वहाँ तक
Hardcore. तो अगर फिन जॉब चाहिए BlackRock फंडेड कंपनी से तो तुम्हें फाइनेंस तो जानना चाहिए. बहुत ही बढ़िया. ग्रेट यार. ओके, हु वांट्स टू गो नेक्स्ट? हाँ भाई, हाउ वाज योर एक्सपीरियंस मॉर्गन स्टैनली?
One of the best interviews that I have given.
Okay.
It was amazing. We had 3 rounds. One was the GD and the other 2 were the PI rounds. So the GD, basically the topic was, will AI take over jobs? And we
Will
were
AI take over jobs?
Jobs.
I
And
asked
we
this
were-
question to one of the professors at Nirma today itself and he said yes.
So we had studied a course in BBA on AI. So that was something that helped me a lot during the GD round. One very interesting thing that happened was all the 5 people, our names began with the letter M. So the first question the moderator asked us was, what is common in all of you?
Acha.
And I had observed it. So we have this habit of seeing all the names in a meeting. So I had observed it and then I answered that all of our names begin with the letter M.
Okay.
And that is when I realized that they're not just looking for people who have knowledge, but they're looking for people who also have a lot of observation skills
Yeah.
and presence of mind. That went well. Then I had the first PI round, which was mostly about my internships. I had done certain amount of internships. And it was a very chill round. They were not grilling me. They were just asking me about my experiences during the internship. What problems did I solve and what were the solutions? How was I able to create an
So it was a
impact?
PPI mainly, not a PPO, right? Internship, कौन सी internship के बारे में पूछ रहे थे ये लोग?
BBA में जो करा है.
अच्छा, जो BBA का है. अच्छा,
BBA
you
की internships
understood.
and we have fieldworks in HR also. So
Okay.
we had 2 fieldworks.
Superb.
So I was working that time only. So it was mainly around my internship experience.
So learning here is internship अच्छे से करिए and presence of mind दिखाइए and internship अगर आपने अच्छे से करी तो they can ask you these questions accordingly. बहुत बढ़िया. Great. What about you, Naina?
सो सर मेरा इंटरव्यू एज यू सेड पहला क्वेश्चन वही आता है कि इतने चेंजेस करके नाउ यू वांट टू डू MBA, सो हाउ कैन वी बिलीव कि तुम रहोगे. सो आई कनेक्टेड द डॉट्स फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग. जो JD था और मेरा बिगिनिंग जहाँ से 11th-12th मैंने कॉमर्स किया है, फिर IT पे DCA किया है, देन रिक्रूटमेंट किया है, तो उसमें टॉप मतलब स्टेक होल्डर मैनेजमेंट हो गया, क्लाइंट्स मीटिंग हो गई, सब कुछ किया. वो सबको मैंने रिलेट करके उनकी JD से मैच करके दे दिया. दैट इज फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट टिल दिस पॉइंट I'm totally fit for this job.
That's a lovely thought. So people don't do this right. The best way is check the JD of the job. You'll agree कि भाई वो मांग क्या रहा है भाई. जो तू मांग रहा है तुम्हें मैं वो दूंगा for sure, right? At the same time don't over react it कि भाई same to same ही लिख दिया. तुम्हें ये चाहिए ले मेरे पास है भी नहीं फिर भी अपना over नहीं करना है, right? That's lovely. Can you give me some instances of that if you remember something? Like how would you manage the JD? क्या लिखा हुआ था which you actually thought relatable था with the profile?
Basically, it was an IT and finance mixture role. So I connected with my BCA. कि मैंने वहाँ पे IT में सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट और प्रोजेक्ट लाइफ साइकिल इन सब के बारे में पढ़ा है. इवन ही आस्क्ड द क्वेश्चंस एज वेल फ्रॉम देयर. सो आई आंसर्ड इट बिकॉज आई वाज प्रिपेयर्ड विद दैट. एंड देन फ्रॉम माई IT रिक्रूटमेंट वहाँ पे मेरा क्लाइंट के साथ रिलेशनशिप मैनेजमेंट एंड ऑल का एक्सपीरियंसेस बहुत अच्छे थे. तो आई मेंशन दैट एज वेल कि आई विल बी अ फिट फॉर स्टेक होल्डर मैनेजमेंट एज वेल क्योंकि मुझे वो आता है.
Good.
तो बाय दैट ही वाज आई गेट द इंटरव्यू.
He was convinced and he said चलो ले लेते हैं. Good यार. How about you man? Let's go to you. Prakhar.
Sir, I believe that in an interview you need to have an interesting conversation with the panelists. You need not to bore them with certain repetitive things. So I think for me it was in between. We were also having fun. In between we were also having a little bit of jokes. There was a lot of discussion. I know Manvi also said that a lot of it depends on the internship. How good you do. Because if you have honestly worked well on your internship, that means that you will be able to talk about it. If you're not done things and you're trying to put something across, something which is not honest, then it will not reflect. So I believe that doing your internship honestly and then having fun then with the interview.
Yeah.
Actually many people ask me, did you prepare well for your interview? Did you do घंटों मेहनत की है? I didn't do it, but I did work very hard in my internship.
Yeah, and when you work तो अंदर से निकलता है कि भाई पूछो मेरे से कुछ भी पूछो, and confidence भी आता है when you work really hard for it.
So that reflected and that
Very
possibly
good,
helped me.
very good, बहुत ही बढ़िया. Okay, let's talk about bad things. तुम आके अपनी बढ़ाई कर रहे हो, हमने ये किया, हमने वो किया, मेरी बहुत अच्छा इंटरव्यू गया, बहुत बढ़िया था, मॉर्गन स्टैनली नौकरी लग गई. कहीं बुरा भी तो हुआ होगा इस इंटरव्यू में, नहीं कुछ तो बुरा होगा, किसी ने बस रूम से बाहर नहीं निकाला, बट इट वेंट लाइक दिस के शिट मैन. एनी इंटरव्यू व्हिच वेंट फुल फॉर अ टॉस? हाँ भाई चलो नैना बताएगी. ऑल राइट.
सर इसी इंटरव्यू में फर्स्ट राउंड वाज जीडी एंड व्हाइल रैपिंग अप उसके पहले मैंने ज़्यादा उतना कंट्रीब्यूट नहीं किया था अकॉर्डिंग टू मी. तो व्हाइल रैपिंग अप ही आस्क्ड एवरी पर्सन द इंटरव्यूअर, ही आस्क्ड एवरी पर्सन इंडिविजुअली दैट यू गिव योर ओपिनियन. अपार्ट फ्रॉम मी एवरीवन वाज डन एंड ही वाज रैपिंग अप the GD.
अच्छा.
So when he was saying his like goodbye words or certain things, I interrupted in between and I said that I didn't get a chance to speak. I want to speak. So at first he was astonished that he missed me, and then he gave me the chance. And I
अच्छा.
think, because of that only I get selected for the next round.
Oh, not bad. Good. और किसी का कुछ बुरा हुआ?
I think not in this particular interview, but in the interview for the internships. I still remember it was for one of the companies, and they asked what were in the morning. If you are making an ERP dashboard, what will you show to your boss?
Good.
At that point of time, I did not know that much in detail about ERP, so I gave a generalized answer, getting disappointed. But these are the experiences which makes you better.
Yeah.
Next time I was well prepared for these kind of questions. It was very early. It was one of the first few companies which came.
Prepare really hard, right? Prepare
yeah.
really hard. वो बहुत ही मजा आता है जब तुम prepare करके जाते हो. हाँ जी.
मेरे साथ भी ऐसे ही हुआ था. Like usually when you prepare for finance interviews, you think about many tough questions and all that.
Yeah.
So I prepared all of that. An interview first question he asks is what is finance?
Oh.
Like, मुझे आता होगा what is finance, but मैं expect नहीं कर रहा था. तो वैसे वो कुछ seconds के लिए मेरा दिमाग एकदम blank हो गया.
True that. They can go back to the basics as well. They can ask you anything under the sun. Good. How many of you think that conversation, having a conversation is the key? अगर जैसे the way we are having conversation, अगर तुम्हारी conversation हो गया है तो भाई you're nailing it. How many of you believe in that? You believe in that? Yes? Yeah? तो पर कभी-कभी connect हो ही नहीं पाता है. It's like, I give this very foolish example. It's like speed dating, yeah? You've been on Tinder, right? लग रहा है ये Tinder वाला. हाँ. तो you've been on Tinder, so I'm not on Tinder. I'm just sharing somebody that's experience. So in the first 5 minutes when you meet somebody, you're going to meet this person again or not, isn't it? Yeah? You know that, right? और यहाँ पे तो भाई तो नौकरी दे रहा है तेरे को, right? तो उनको पता है कि भाई, right? We don't, just वो हो ही नहीं पाया, conversation ही नहीं हो पाया. Any tips on, or which you felt in life? Because you've killed it, one of the best placements from school. Day zero तुम्हारा लगा है, तुमने PPO भी convert किया है. How can we have a conversation, right? With the panelists, because सब लोग डरे होते हैं interview के अंदर. तो कुछ what worked for you?
I think a very happy state of mind will always help. Because when you are too stressed, like I feel that too much preparation, like in the last few days, will make you extremely nervous. When I went for my interview, I was the last one to be interviewed, and there were 8 people who had gone before me and had. So I was thinking in my head, the last person to give interview, the panelists must be tired. But then I switched my gears. I said, let's be happy. Let's give it. You're getting a chance to give an interview. That's a big thing. Let's give her 100%.
That's a good one.
Positive mindset would always help.
That's a good one. And you can fake a positive mindset up as well. अगर तुम्हें कभी गुस्सा आ रहा ना मेरी टीम को, अगर मुझे पता है कि इसको मुझे आज ये गलती करेगा, मैं इसको ये बोलूँगा, फिर चिट करेगा, just try to change the mode. नहीं मैं इसको आज मैं इसको बुरी बात नहीं बोलूँगा, I'm going to say good, अरे कोई बात नहीं यार, ठीक है, फिक्स कर ले, शाम को बता दे, right? And it changed. उसको बुरा बोल के भी वही माइंडसेट पे आंसर आउटपुट आने वाला था, और ये 2 लाइन बोल के भी सेम आउटपुट. वो भी हैरान हो गया होगा, यार ये क्या, आज तो बॉस ने मुझे कुछ बुरा नहीं बोला है, राइट? बट आई फेक्ड इट रिसेंटली, दैट हाउ आई चेंज्ड माय हैप्पी माइंडसेट अप एज वेल, राइट? ये कहना आसान है, बट हैव एन हैबिट ऑफ इट बिफोर द इंटरव्यू कि यार मैं लाइट लूंगा आज, आराम से जाऊंगा, स्माइल रहूंगा मुंह पे, एंड आई एम गोना किल इट फॉर श्योर. ग्रेट. एनीवन एल्स? हाँ.
So, adding to that, one thing that I felt was that you need to have opinions and you need to be assertive about your viewpoints. I had an interview which was Nirma's interview only, and there was a conflict that happened. I wouldn't say a conflict, but a disagreement between the panelist and me, and the topic was self-respect versus ego. So I said that self-respect is not going back to the person or the team that doesn't accept you, and he said this is your ego. So we had a full-blown disagreement, a full-blown, I was standing by my point. I said, no, this is what I believe. So I think you need to have views, plus you need to have a very strong stand on your views. This shows that you know stuff and you are confident about yourself.
Yeah, there's a thin line between having an opinion and aggression. तो कोई लोग तो सीट पे खड़े हो जाते हैं, ऐसा कैसे बोला, तो वो थोड़ा ध्यान से, but you need to have an opinion for sure. And then don't change your opinion as per other people. Right, stick to it. It's going to be really helpful. All right, great. Let's come to the last 2 minutes for the day. One parting thought to all of you. ये भी आज ये अभी इस साइड पे तुम मेरे वहाँ पे बैठ के YouTube वीडियो सुनते थे. Now you're on this side of the table. You're role models, right? They also want to get to Morgan Stanley of the world, Adani's of the world. They also want to get to Arcesium, right? Arcesium. They also want to go to healthcare startup or Wipro. They also want to get day zero placement, right? क्या एडवाइस है इन लोगों के लिए कि यार ये पक्का कर लेना प्रिपरेशन में और तुम्हारी बेस्ट नौकरी लग जाएगी. एंड बिफोर दैट मार्केट सिनेरियो ठीक है ना, मतलब बुरे तो हैं मुझे पता है, ओवरऑल नौकरी लग चुकी है लोगों की इन द प्रोसेस सीनियर्स की हो चुकी थी, सीनियर्स फुल 100% प्लेस. ओके बढ़िया, तो तुम्हारी भी हो जाएगी, उम्मीद तो है हो जाए. अरे आई लाइक इट. यही तुम बाकी भाइयों को बोल रहे हो ना अपने कैंपस में जब वो आते हैं तुम्हारे, तेरा तो हो चुका है बेटा, है ना, हो जाएगी, ऑफ कोर्स हो जाएगी. दीज आर गुड स्कूल्स हैव गॉट नेटवर्क एंड आई थिंक यू आर अराउंड 30 years plus old, right? No, this college is and Nirma is 30 years plus. बहुत बढ़िया. Yes, parting thoughts with all our viewers who want to crack best placement.
I think basics strong करने पड़ेंगे. That is foremost important thing. And second most is I would tell trust yourself. उससे एक अलग confidence आता है आपके अंदर. That's it.
बढ़िया, great. Prakhar.
My parting thoughts would be to go out of your comfort zone, because and a lot of times I see people just not responding in class. I think class participation is very important because you're constantly trying to build your thoughts, organize your thoughts at that moment. So participate in case study competitions, go out of your comfort zone, make friends with people who you don't like, because I think that's very important, because when you completely keeping yourself in a shell, you will not be able to grow.
That's a very well point. I would love to hear some more things what you guys have done in your college life which help you in the placements also. Yeah, if you can add that flavor, that'll be nice. ये case study competitions करो, go out of your comfort zone करो, class में participation करना बहुत ज़रूरी है, right?
I think a lot of people just because we are a generation which loves our mobiles.
Yeah.
But I think that participation, when you constantly keep getting involved in that environment, create an environment for everyone.
Right.
And you fight with other students and try to get a result out of it. That you're kind of simulating the experiences that you're going to create in future.
That's lovely. So every class participation is a chance to represent yourself as an interview experience. Samne wala is a professor. It could be the similar guy who comes from corporate, right? Your professors are also, some of them are corporate guys who are doing it, right? So class participation karo and let people judge you. देखी जाएगी यार क्या होगा, right? And the problem is some people just come and sit in the class at the back bench and they live their life. I was also one of them. But then somebody told me one thing. MBA is the highest degree you're trying to get on this earth. इसके ऊपर PhD कोई करने वाला जाने वाला है नहीं. And you're paying a lot of money for this. जितने में तुम्हारी 4 साल की इंजीनियरिंग हुई थी उतना तुम्हारा 1 साल का MBA का फीस होता है. 2 साल का तो और ज़्यादा हो जाता है, right? अभी तो और फीस बढ़ गई, तो I to pay a little bit less. So, and here, are you paying for the last bench or the first bench? You're paying for the first bench, man. You want day zero placement, but you want the least effectiveness in the class. That's bullshit. It's not going to happen. वो पागल है क्या जो रोज पढ़ के आ रहा है, केस स्टडी सॉल्व करके आ रहा है, टाइम पास नहीं कर रहा है, कंपनी को दिखेगा यार वहाँ पे. तो इसलिए क्लास पार्टिसिपेशन 2 साल. So MBA is an equalizer, I call it. It's an equalizer for everybody. You can see a fresher, a 3.5 years experiences, freshers, all of them are together, right? All of them getting placed. Opportunity सबके पास है. अब तुम पीछे बैठ के रखोगे तो मज़ा नहीं आएगा. Thanks for that. It was lovely. Nana.
And resume अपना जो होता है, or whatever introduction you are preparing, if you are preparing with a question to yourself, so if you are saying something in your introduction and if you are asking whatever the relevant questions from it, the interviewer can ask, if you can prepare that then and there, so it will help you a lot. Because I used to do that. I'm from Vadodara, so what are the 5 points about Vadodara which interviewer can ask?
Good.
or if I have done something, what is the 5 points which the interviewer can ask if I am prepared in advance. उस time पे वो इतना stress नहीं आता है interview के time पे. And the most important, which you said, class participation. So in Nirma, the worst thing which I felt was compulsory attendance. 85% नहीं है तो exam में नहीं बैठने देंगे. But that helped me a lot because whenever I sit in interviews or whenever I prepare, I have very less to do because whatever I have consumed in class, a lot of things are covered there and then.
That's great. That's great. That's lovely. Yes. और क्लास में मैं तो बोलता हूँ जब आ ही गए हो ना तो पढ़ भी लो, है ना, नहीं तो बंक कर लो, राइट. जब बैठ ही गए हो तो भी पढ़ लो यार, सुन लो बैठ के. वहाँ बैठ के व्हाट्सएप टाइम पास क्या करो, बाहर क्या करो, पूरा निकल जाओ यहाँ तो बाहर इंजॉय करो, पूरा एक्सट्रीम करना चाहिए, मेरे को ऐसा लगता है. सर अगर तुम्हारे डायरेक्टर सर सुनेंगे बोलेंगे पता नहीं क्या एडवाइस दे रहे हैं. हाँ भाई, यस.
So I believe that MBA is a very good opportunity for peer-to-peer learning. I have done it for the past 2 years and it has helped me a lot and I still do it. So we have a friend circle and we discuss, we read one topic every day and then we discuss about it. And it can be anything. It's about psychology, it's about finance, it's about marketing. We even discuss about advertisements. So I think that is an additional thing.
Is it happening every day?
We do it. Whenever we
Wow.
sit together, we have fun. We have a lot of fun, but we also make sure that we discuss. And it's not serious at all. We're discussing it while we're having fun. So I think it's a good add-on. And one more thing that you should make friends. You should network with people. You should network with people you're scared of the most. And that is something which will help you a lot in the long run.
That's great. That's great. Lovely. Yes.
आई वुड से तुमको बात करते आनी चाहिए इंटरव्यू रूम के अंदर, खुद को मार्केट कैसे करना है. तुम मान लो मार्केटिंग स्पेशलाइजेशन हो, फाइनेंस स्पेशलाइजेशन हो, कुछ भी हो, वहाँ पे मैटर ये करता है कि तुमने खुद को कैसे प्रेजेंट किया.
True. How good you represented yourself in that stipulated time.
वर्स्ट क्या होगा, वर्स्ट क्या होगा, नहीं लेगा इंटरव्यू, जाने दो, उस थॉट को जाने दो, बस उस थॉट को पास हो जाने दो कि मेरा इंटरव्यू सबसे बुरा जाएगा. बस उस थॉट को पास हो जाने दो. उसके बाद तुम अपने आप उस माइंडसेट पे आ जाओगे कि हाँ मैं इसको कन्वर्ट कर लूंगा, ये कंपनी मेरे लिए आई.
और डे 0 नौकरी लग जाएगी जैसे लड़के की लगी है ना भाई. उसके बाद बस तो होगा ही नहीं. बहुत ही बढ़िया. दिस रियली अमेजिंग. वी कैन कीप ऑन कंटिन्यूइंग. बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स, डू इट ऑन द लाइक बटन फॉर श्योर. व्हाट डू यू गाइस थिंक, वेयर आर द प्लेसमेंट्स हेडिंग दिस सीजन? इनकी तो नौकरी लगी, तुम्हारे क्या हाल चल रहे हैं? अगर आप किसी बिजनेस स्कूल के अंदर हो बैठ के मुझे अपना एक्सपीरियंस बताइए. हाउ इज लाइफ going on right now? और जो लोग किसी ने निर्मा का इंटरव्यू दिया है, anyone has any specific questions about निर्मा, feel free to ask in the comment section. Thank you so much guys, thank you for joining in. इनको बोलो यार, क्या बोलते हैं, लाइक शेयर, क्या बोलते हैं वो,
डू लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब टू चैनल.
यही मार्केटिंग वाला है बस बैठ के.